Hi everybody, so this week we're not actually in a sim, we're at the outdoor go-karting track near London called Sandown. And obviously I'm still repping the PSR Pro Sim Racer on my helmet. So this event has actually been put together by quite an established YouTuber called Achilles. We're also joined today by a guy called Petrol Ped, who also has lots of car reviews on his channel. And then we're joined by numerous actual racing drivers such as Phil Quaife and Oliver Bryant and others that have like whole experience of GT racing, Le Mans, 24 hours and all sorts. So it's quite a strong field here today. So today we're actually racing the DMAX two-stroke karts. DMAX two-stroke karts are the fastest arrive and drive karts you can get in the UK. They have a 125cc two-stroke engine capable of speeds in excess of 70 miles per hour. The only other time that I've ever driven one of these, this patch to my right is wet and the tyres are cold, and I'll let the video do the talking. So that crash left me with quite injured ribs, obviously broke my GoPro, and yeah, just left me a little bit apprehensive with these two-stroke go-karts. Today the weather's a lot better, but I'm going to be definitely taking it a bit easy on the first couple of laps. So the format of today is a 10-minute quali followed by a 20-minute race. I'm still fairly unfamiliar with the track, especially in the dry, and obviously these go-karts, so I'm going to be learning throughout both the quali and the race. So let's just get into it. So qualifying wasn't too bad. I got the tyres warmed up, didn't crash thankfully. Found I got stuck behind a few people that kind of slowed me down a bit, but mostly I was just trying to get a bit more confident driving the go-kart. And as a result, overall I ended up qualifying in 7th, which wasn't too bad. So we're sitting right here, Joe Achilles is right in front of me, the pro racing drivers understandably are right at the front. 7th isn't terrible, so I guess we'll just see how we get on in the race. So the race is a rolling start. Basically we all go round until we get to the main straight. Looks like Joe's already having a bit of a barge into somebody else there, and somebody else is hitting somebody, so we're just waiting now. I was hanging back to hopefully get a good run at them, but I don't think it paid off that well, to be honest. And Joe is off. Joe's absolutely flying, trying to gain a spot there, but I pushed out wide, somebody slipped through, tyres are cold, got somebody to the outside. Really not the best start, so I'm just going to have to try to settle back into this. Hopefully can gain a spot here. So he actually hit me there. Tyres still cold, but we still got the space, so right now just got to focus on trying to catch these guys up ahead. It would take probably a couple of laps for these tyres to really start gripping. Although that corner is always going to help. Just starting to close the gap a bit here. Sorry for the view when it's like this, it's just because I've got my head down trying to get more slipstream. So the tyres just starting to warm up and we're just starting to close the gap. Okay, so just jumping ahead to lap 5 here. We've caught them up and the race is definitely starting to happen. So I've got Joe in front of me and driver excuses and all that. I definitely think my kart isn't as quick as theirs. It just seems to be lacking something on the top end on the straights. Each time I sort of get behind people, even if I carry speed through, they just seem to pull away a bit. So I think it's just the luck of these sometimes, but let's see what we can do. Joe seems to be getting his car absolutely sideways through there each time, which is pretty hilarious. I think he's going to probably try to make a move on this guy at some point. Slight slide by us there, but hopefully we can close right up to this and be in the mix. Unfortunately, my kart just does not have the straight line pace to really compete that well here. So caught up right behind, gonna try to carry some speed through here. And just, there's nothing. I can't even do a lunge. So just jump forward a couple more laps. Still keeping with these guys, the battle's still on. Hopefully I'll get an opportunity soon. So Joe ended up sliding it a bit too much there, and actually from that we actually got the place. So head down time, and let's just try to catch the guy in front while still defending against Joe behind us. So just noticed it was a yellow flag, so I have to slow down a bit, maintain normal pace, and yeah, not let anybody overtake. I think it's green, 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 so we're back in the hunt. The gap's definitely closing. So just come out of a yellow flag situation. Cart's slightly bogged down there. Just trying to get back onto it again. And Joe has just slipped straight up the inside there. So we're right up behind him. Hopefully we can do something here. And we're past. So just come out to this back marker. Can we get through? No, we've been blocked. So I'm aware Joe might be right behind me. So we'll take a tight line into this. Okay, so just jumping forward again, we've caught this guy up. Joe has once again just slipped past us. So seeing the guys up ahead just having a bit of a battle may make an opportunity for us. So I got past Joe and then completely bottled my braking there, totally messed that up. really wish my car had a little more pace. Just having to find my way around some back markers. If I go around the outside I might run out of road. He's push wide, so up the inside I go. And there's the checkered flag, P6. And let's just have a moment for the cringe level 9000 that goes on here. Let's go for a high five, then it turns into a handshake. It doesn't really work. Both moving on our go-karts. Cringe. So end result was 6th. Not too bad. If you look at those average lap times, we're all pretty close, to be honest. Even the pro drivers weren't that far away from us. Got the 8th fastest time of the week. Maybe if I had a better kart, that would have been a bit better. But yeah, it was great race. So what did you think? Would you want to see content like this again? I certainly enjoyed it, and I'm sort of tempted to go again in a month when they do it in August. As always, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers all.